He fights out of Bukhara, Uzbekistan. Here is the 2016 Olympic silver medalist and the former WBA International and IBF North American champion, Shakhram Wonderboy Giyasov.
Seconds out.
All right, gentlemen, we already went over the rules earlier. Most important, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times, and as I said, give me a good, clean break. Good luck. Best of luck.
So Shakhram Giyasov, rated first by the WBA, 7th by the WBO, hoping to get a world title shot. If not in his next fight, hopefully the one after that. But first things first, he's got Franco Ocampo, a relative unknown from Argentina, but if he's like some of the Argentine fighters we've called in the past, he is going to be a tough out.
This is what I'm saying. Every time you see a tough Argentinian on the fight card, you never know what you're going to get. There have been some really good fighters fighting out of Argentina, most notably recently Sergio Martinez, great former world champion, Ryan Castaño. Ocampo told us he knows both those guys. Says he's more Sergio Martinez as a fighter than he is the pressure guy that is Castaño.
I don't see the Sergio Martinez. Martinez had brilliant footwork, great upper body movement. He was a southpaw, speed, power. Ocampo doesn't have none of that. Ocampo's he has bad balance. I mean, but he has good timing. That's what I was talking about by sneaky good.
Keep him up.
But it's technique. That's the main thing that really worries me when it comes with him. He drops his hands and he doesn't have the speed to actually get out of the way. But just like that.
You don't see the warning from the referee to Giyasov. It's like death taxes and Giyasov getting warned for low punches. Like, he is not afraid to stray near that belt line to land the body shots. Why he's one of the best body punchers in boxing. He's pretty aggressive with that body work.
Well, we saw in his last fight against Miguel Parra in Santa Monica, that was July of last year, he hit Parra with a brutal body shot, as clean as you want, dropped him, but the referee said it was low and in fact took a point away. Giyasov should have won by knockout. Instead, it went to the card, split decision win.
Yeah, that's one of those fights where the box rec doesn't do it justice. Giyasov, a great body shot.
Digging with that left hand. Sergio, I was telling you today, I think Giyasov is going to get a liver shot and put Ocampo away.
Listen, the longer this fight goes, the worse it's going to look for Giyasov, especially he wants a big performance. He wants to get these title shots. The thing about Ocampo, he's a tricky fighter. He already turned southpaw and he went back and forth. It was to his detriment. He got caught in between with the left hook. But if he can get that jab going and he can switch orthodox and southpaw and do it right and responsibly, he can give issues to Giyasov.
Giyasov on the front foot since the opening bell. He likes to put pressure on his opponents, break them down. But every time he's kind of stepped up to the upper echelon of opponents, Sergio, he's struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
He used to knock everybody out.
It's like he gets content with just winning rounds and being in control and not losing a fight. Not losing rounds. But that's not what he needs right now. He needs to get people talking about him again.
Oh, there's a left hook and it almost dropped Ocampo. That'll get people talking here in Atlantic City. The Argentinian backed in the corner, eats another left. Shot from Giyasov. He wants a first-round knockout. Can Wonderboy seal the deal here? 30 seconds to go and Ocampo's down.
Beautiful, not smothering his power. He was backing up. He let Ocampo fall off balance and not coming into a shot. He doesn't want any more.
9.
He is up, but barely. The referee taking a good look. Ocampo has the look of resignation in his face.
Okay.
Giyasov chomping at the bit. He's got 10 seconds to finish the job.
10 seconds is a lifetime when you're that hurt. One more shot.
And that'll do it. They'll make it to the end of the round, but just.
Franco, me bajaste la mano, boludo, no hay banquito, nada, acá como es. Me bajaste la mano, hijo, por eso te come la mano, boludo. ¿Estás bien? Mírame. ¿Ves? ¿Ves bien? ¿Estás sentido todavía? Decime la verdad.
Ocampo with his back flat against the ropes. You want to get angle whenever you are hurt and you want to lay against the ropes. You got to stay sideways, not get flat-footed, not get in front of an opponent that long. He got caught with that left hook twice. That's the reason he almost got knocked out.
Nice right hand to start the round for Ocampo, who's trying to show some signs of life.
And Sergio, those headshots that Giyasov landed that rocked Ocampo, those were all due to going to the body first. Like, Ocampo's very wary of getting hit in the midsection.
And Giyasov's well aware of that, and that's the reason he started this round going to the body. But that left hook will be there again because Ocampo lacks good defense. He doesn't keep his hands up, and he gets lazy with that. And in exchanges, which is another thing, Ocampo, he likes exchanging with a bigger, faster puncher. That's a no-no for him.
Giyasov looks so much bigger than Ocampo. Both men entered this fight with 91 total rounds. Identical, they have the same amount of experience, but of course, Giyasov's opponents have been much better quality.
Yeah, Giyasov is, of course, a former Olympic silver medalist. Great background in Uzbekistan, great training camp. He's part of that group that includes Emjak Madaliev, Bektamir Melikuziev. So these guys are extremely talented fighters.
And you can see Ocampo much more gun-shy now, playing defense first.
Yeah, there's levels to this game. Giyasov, like you said, Chris, was a silver medalist, and this is a man who only had 21 fights as an amateur. So there's levels to the amateur game, and of course, levels in the pro game.
Good counter right.
Ocampo told us he did want to start fast. I mean, he started fast, but he was at the wrong end of it. Giyasov started a lot faster. And you can see that Giyasov is taking his time, being patient.
Ocampo fighting for just the first time in 15 months, so he might have some ring rust, but the Wonder Boy already knocked that off of him in round one. But hey, in the past, Chris, we've seen Giyasov have opponents down early, have him in trouble, but he just hasn't been able to put them away.
Yeah, this is where you'd like to see Giyasov step on the gas. I mean, the body language on Ocampo after he went down was not good. Like, he was not looking to be in this fight. If Giyasov lets his hands go, I think the referee's going to step in.
Almost went down there with another left hand.
I think Giyasov's looking for the one-punch knockout, though. I think he's looking for that kind of spectacular statement.
I think he's having such an easy time in there landing shots. I mean, everything he throws is landing on Ocampo, whether it's a straight jab, a straight right hand. Fighters are supposed to avoid the first punches. Normally in combinations, Ocampo has zero upper body movement. He has no fast twitch muscle. Giyasov should take advantage of that with combinations and speed. That's how he gets the stoppage.
And now Ocampo's not moving. Ocampo not moving at all, just sitting against the ropes. Eats another left. He can't get out of the way.
And he might have busted that nose, too. Keeps grabbing at it with or pawing at it with his glove.
Giyasov can't miss. I mean, he's power pot shotting this man, and he can't miss with every punch that he throws.
5 seconds.
Well, you probably could have gotten pretty good odds for Ocampo to make it out of round two, and he did it.
And this was a knockdown back in round one. This is what I liked about Giyasov. Notice right there, Ocampo tried to smother the attack. He tried to clinch, and Giyasov's feet just stepped back real nicely to make him fall off balance, make him run into the shots. That's experience right there. That is a guy that's really calm under the pressure.
Está esperando que meta esa mano, cambiásela. Métesela por adentro, ¿eh? Pero esperalo, vos lo tenés que esperarlo, o tenés que cerrarte bien y acortarlo, boludo. Subime las manos, no te me quedes con la derecha abajo, hijo. No te me quedes con la derecha abajo.
You caught the corner of Shakhram Giyasov. His trainer for this fight is Radza Butayev, who we saw a few years ago in the ring against Amata Stanionis, former 147-pound contender as well.
Let's see if Giyasov steps on the pedal here. The last thing he wants to do is allow Ocampo to just hang in there for 5 or 6 rounds.
I agree, and that's the knock that we have on Giyasov. He starts off really fast. He looks good. He looks like he's going to get the fighter out, and then all of a sudden it goes the distance, or he's having issues with the fighter in front of him. He shouldn't be having issues with a fighter like Ocampo, who, like I said, has bad technique, bad balance, doesn't have a quick jab. See, everything that he's throwing is landing right there. You could just bust him up with shotgun jabs if you're Giyasov. Bust up that nose, bruise up that face, and have his team or anyone else stop this fight. Because I can already tell Ocampo does take a big punch, He's going to get hit too cleanly.
It's got to be more than one punch for Giyasov. I'd like to see him put together 3-4 punch combination. We've seen that from him just like that in the past. Downstairs, back upstairs, that left hook.
That body shot was nice. Went around the left elbow of Ocampo. If he can do that again and switch it up with an overhand right around the guard, that'd be good night.
Giyasov only 16 pro fights at the age of 31, but had 400 amateur bouts, so he's seen it all in there.
Ocampo's just kind of standing there eating jabs. I guess he can do that for a while.
Well, he knows that against the ropes, at least he can have Giyasov come at him, so he feels a little bit more safe against the ropes. It's in the middle of the ring where he can't compete with the footwork, the speed, the angles. So in a way, he's safer against the ropes and in the corner.
Such a hot start for Giyasov.
The body shot, that hurt Ocampo.
Yeah, and he might drop, he might go down, try to fight his way out of it, but that right elbow is protecting the liver. I don't know if Giyasov knows that he hurt him.
Yeah, it was a nice left hook, man. This is the thing about these athletic fighters, these Uzbek fighters. When I watch them fight, they throw brilliant combinations, but they don't double up on shots, especially to the body. When you have someone hurt like that to the body, even if they block it or hit the forearm, that's still going to be damaging. Go downstairs, double, even triple up that body shot downstairs.
By the way, at 31 years old, can we still call Giyasov Wonder Boy? Does he have to be Wonder Man now? At what point do we make the transition?
I mean, we still call Oscar the Golden Boy, so.
There you go.
What's a word for an old snake?
Serpiente vieja.
We prefer English, Sergio, but you can't hit your sap button at home. 5 seconds. 3, 2. So another dominant round for Giyasov, but doesn't get to finish. It seems that he can almost get whatever he wants if he goes for the gusto. Hey, Box Lab Promotions presents an exciting night of boxing as Kevin Brown faces Uteri Suero live from Orlando next Friday as part of DAZN's 185-plus fight nights a year. 185, Chris Mannix.
That's a lot. It's a lot of fight nights.
Whenever you're touching upstairs, it's downstairs is going to be open because look, a fighter that's outmatched like Ocampo is not expecting shots to come under like that. That's a good shot. That put anyone down right there. Anytime you land those shots that cleanly, Giyasov should keep going back downstairs. Even if they're blocked, they're going to hurt just as much.
So round 4, who would have thought we'd be this deep into the fight? Nice right hand there for Ocampo. We'd be this deep into the fight after Ocampo nearly got stopped at the end of round 1.
Good shot.
Right. Yeah, you're right, Sergio. Ocampo just wants to go back and find the ropes. He's backing up there. He cannot do anything in the middle of the ring.
No, he can't because he doesn't have the legs, the strength, the bounce on his feet. He gets in trouble in the middle of the ring. So yeah, at least against the ropes, you're getting the feeling of the ropes going back and forth. And some fighters can actually fight well with that bounce.
Giyasov, as Chris mentioned earlier, fighting in memory and in honor of his daughter, Miriam, who passed away just a few months ago. That cannot be an easy thing to do.
I couldn't even imagine being in camp and having that tragic news. It's horrible news. And it just happened 1 month ago, and now he's back right here fighting. It's incredible. I mean, the way that fighters compartmentalize their personal life to take care of business, it's on another level.
Well, Sergio, as you know, sometimes when you have tragedy in your life, the one thing you want to do is not think about it all the time. You want to do something to keep your mind occupied, and this is the craft that he is so good at as we look at power shots thrown and landed, and it has been all Giyasov.
You guys were talking a little bit about the lackluster performances as of late, and I do think his daughter's health had a lot to do with that. He would spend a lot of time visiting doctors around the world trying to find the treatments that might work, and they take a toll when you're spending your downtime trying to...
Oh, a body punch. Sorry, Chris. Just a nice little light touch with the right hand, Sergio. Picture pinpoint perfect.
There was nothing light about that. Was a straight right hand to the body. This fight is over.
And Shakhram Giyasov gets the knockout win he wanted. And in honor of his late daughter, congratulations to the Wonder Boy who wins here in Atlantic City.
What a great man, what a great fighter, and man, to be here, to do exactly what he's doing, it really is incredible. After his daughter's demise and passing, man, I mean, I gotta give all the credit in the world, and God bless this man.
So Giyasov now 17-0 with 10 knockouts. Sergio, he's been saying, look, I'm next man up. He wants a title opportunity. In your opinion, should he get it?
Yeah, well, he's highly ranked, especially in WBA. So, yeah, he deserves it. Ocampo, we knew that he was here as a B-side, but this is a man that hasn't been knocked out in 19 fights. He had amateur and Olympic experience as well. Giyasov did the job, got the knockout, and it was with one punch to the body.